welcome back to Downtime Activities, and welcome back to our two-player Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Last time, I unfortunately broke the Zaithisk in my attempt to be free of tadpoles. It was terrible, it was heartbreaking, nothing else happened, we can trust each other, nothing's going on in my head.
Marlak and I had a long talk about how heartbreaking what had happened was, yes.
Goblet with dead tadpoles. What happens if I use this? Nothing. Sweet. Right then. We are out of long rests, right? Or excuse me, out of short rests.
Out of long rests.
I assume we've already used your bard short rest as well. But I feel like we're all right on resources.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone, like all the zombies and everyone that isn't Lurgrim, is a little beat up on hit points, but we've cleared out most of this, haven't we? Is there any of these guys left to clear out?
I don't know. Probably. If there is, it's just like the people at the front door, which should be like.
Come over near me real quick. Don't wander off just yet. First of all, you don't have Karlak bound to you, so she's not coming with you.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I'm gonna do one of my new paladin abilities. Wait. Everybody group up. Get really close to me if you can. Because this is like an AoE thing that's pretty tight. Gale, why are you like this?
Walk over to him.
Here.
There he is.
And then I'll go back to
Still
Lurgrim.
breathing, despite everything.
This won't hit all the zombies, but at least I don't even know if this will work on zombies. But it should hit all of you guys.
It would have been awesome if it just nuked all the zombies with. Is he just like cast a holy healing spell on them? As a DM, that's what I would have had happen.
Absolutely. And then we will also do a little lay on hands on Gale.
I do it for spell slots. I've got one second level spell slot and two first level spell slots. So
I've got 2 second level spell slots left too. I'm just gonna use all my like free healing paladin stuff to kind of top the group up. And I feel like after that, I mean, you're at full. He's missing, what is that? Like 8 hit points. Karlak's missing 14, but is a barb, so she can kind of make her stretch.
Well, Karlak was missing a third of her hit points, and she still had more hit points than my max.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say I mean, not including my temp HP from my druid shit. Like she still has an extra hit point over me, and I'm at full.
you have an immense amount of temporary HP.
Yeah,
by the way. Like,
yeah. That's my instead of wild shaping, I get temp HP, and that's my whole shtick. And I have another one of those ready to use too.
on your back there, that's your whole shtick.
What now? Oh, you son of a! I hate it. All right, let's go.
Bard, away!
That's such a bard move to make a terrible pun and then dash away triumphantly. God, these zombies are so noisy.
They're sure excited about everything we get into.
They really are. Did we clear? I don't know if we cleared out these guys at the front entrance. Oh no, we have not
Did we?
yet. So I think that's the
Well,
last.
we also haven't stuck our head in the spawning room.
Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, we haven't done that yet either. Did we tell that lady to F off, or did we tell her we would get an egg for her?
I think you told her to F off.
Because I feel like.
You know, back when you were still a good guy. I mean, because
what?
we're the good guy.
Yeah, because we're the good guys, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I did do a hit job for we did do like a hit job for a sparrow or whatever, but maybe we'll take the egg with us.
Yeah, but that eagle was a dick.
That's true. Let's beat up some nerds, huh?
Thinking about hiding, but it doesn't matter. Wow, Karlak beat everybody in initiative, huh?
Does she have space to move through there? Well, you and her can go first.
Yeah, I might.
That was
just
weird. Apparently, someone
myself-
from the Netherlands just tried to call me on my cell phone, very briefly, and then hung up.
Yeah, probably spam.
Hopefully spam. Hopefully it's not my long-lost uncle, Olaf, trying to reconnect.
Olaf Eriksson.
Olaf Eriksson, exactly. Well, he prefers son of Eric, but, you know, it's
Right.
really semantics.
He's a traditionalist.
That's right. Just careful with spells, because if I remember right, this freaking custodian guy is counterspelling dweeb.
Sheesh.
This guy must have some
Apparently he's-
high AC.
Apparently he's just impossible to hit as well. Okay, that gave Karlak enough space to move through. So she will bonus action dash because it's impossible not to have everybody in your party have a bonus action dash in this game. Um,
Oh, she noticed something. Extra trap. What damage? They have poison immunity. Isn't this like poison? No, it's acid. Okay, it's acid. I was gonna say, isn't this water poisoned? But it's acid damage.
this guy is impossible to hit.
Okay.
Sheesh. But we are not. I guess she did reckless attack, but
Do I have a Misty Step? I do. I think this dude does too, though. I don't know. Which one of these can I use? For tries disadvantage on attack rolls it takes each time miss. I can do that as a bonus action, so that's cool. What's the range on that? 18 meters? Okay. Maybe I'll just do that. Can I do that and get up to this guy? I totally can, I think. Is that within range to attack him? It's hard to know.
I totally can, I think.
First things first. I have to move closer down. Don't mind me. Nothing. I'm one of the good guys, remember? I guess I'll do it to this guy. What does that look like? Oh god. That's horrifying.
Oh yeah, it's the whole thing.
He saved. Is this dude literally immune to everything? Oh, the friend in my
Guardian's all
head
about
is
it.
really about
Yeah.
that, which makes me nervous.
Yep.
Charge up to here. Oh, I used my bonus action though, so I don't have Shillelagh. But I still have an okay-ish chance to hit this guy. Yeah, I'll swing it. Yeah, no. How about this? Jesus! Well, we gave it our all. Where's he going? Okay, a fine
Just,
move.
you know, like around.
Somewhere. Somewheres. Is my skeleton able to
Oh,
shoot
get
this
him.
guy? Nope.
Go get him, undead army.
I fancy their chances.
Because
Okay.
we're the good guy.
Queen 6.
What if we make him... Oh, I only have 1 second. But 1/4 left. So this will make it easier to hit him. Will he make his save against this? Oh, or I'll get counterspelled. Sweet. Good. Hunter's Mark doesn't really do anything. But that's it. He missed 2 of these.
That's the only damage he's taken so far is from missing you. In fact, it's the only damage we've dealt to enemies so far in this encounter is that guy missing you.
I think he'll die if he goes into that acid. So we'll charge around this way. Oh, there's some electrified water there, apparently. The way he just kind of quietly went was pretty hilarious. If you move to here, you can jump over that electrified water? Okay, at least you got that. Well, nice try, little buddy. Keep crowding around him.
All right. Rage or shove?
Is it what kind of damage? Strange gas acid? He has strange gas. He has acid resistance that he took a potion of. So he'll take half
Yeah.
from the acid, but
I'll just rage.
protective lights.
We all,
What
the
does that one do?
zombies and you get +1 to AC.
Huh. Nice. Attack recklessly. Okay, she hit. He bleeds. We already
And he
didn't
parried
parry the
that one.
first one.
So try one of these. Nope. Okay, well,
Do you have some sort of debuff on you right now? No?
it's 50%.
I mean, you have a 16 dex, you're proficient. You shouldn't have that long of a chance. Ah. Hey! If only that was a sneak
Hello?
attack. Oh wait, did it auto-apply sneak attack? That was...
I don't know.
Kind of depends on how you have your setup done. Whether you have to... Because you can set it up as, like, essentially a reaction where it'll automatically apply it whenever it's relevant, like whenever it will work. So that you don't have to be,
I haven't played around with your action settings at all, so that happens.
That's a good way for rogues, so you don't have to forcibly do it. Hehehe. Well, I can make this into an automatic critical, but he's already at 8, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that was enough anyways. I've already used my bonus action, so I'm just gonna
Have to keep going.
step around to here. Probably should have just stayed there so I still have the +1 AC. Not gonna counterspell Ray of Frost. No. Especially not against Lurgrim. He can go ahead and throw all the damage he wants at Lurgrim. That's who we want to get hit right now. Charge! Counterspell this, you fucking casual. Or it'll just miss.
Never sight their demise.
Steps casually out of the way.
Weird thing to counterspell, but okay. Sure, you have made Gale a non-factor in this fight. Good for you. What if we dash? Don't think I'll have enough movement to jump over there yet. But next turn, that'll be something. You dash. So I don't think you can jump to... Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Move to here. Jump you to, like, there. Step up here. She's super buff, so she might be able to make that jump. It's quite a bit of distance to cover, though.
Yeah, she'd have to be in the acid to make the
Yeah.
jump, it looks like. Oh, she can jump to there.
Nice.
If I hold distance there, can I then use a rush attack to hit this guy?
Ooh.
No, because I would have to take a couple of steps to the right, apparently.
Do you not have enough movement if you take those steps?
No, but I can rush attack to the ground here.
And that'll
which
be good enough.
Is enough to hit him.
That'll do.
Let's see. Howdy, gents. Let's group up for the incoming AoE.
There's a nice little circle star pattern for him to center it on.
That's not quite close enough for me to hit him. Can I hit him from here? With sneak attack, can I hit him from here? Perfect.
This just isn't your encounter.
It never is.
Weird choice. I guess you just didn't want the disadvantage.
Especially for 16 damage.
And the miss. I guess she gets to miss both. Rah, rah, ree.
You got a squishy mage. Take on that barbarian in melee.
Huh. I can't. I guess I could just do this. That'll work.
I was really wondering if he was gonna counterspell that.
You know what? Yeah. Taste it. I think hopefully he's run out of counter spells at this point. He keeps just countering Gale every time. That'll do. Oh wait, no, I react. Should have used it. Ray of Frost at point blank. No. Yeah, didn't think that was gonna hit.
Okay. All right. Well, that's one way to solve that problem.
That'll do just fine. I mean, I could jump him to here, but he can't jump twice, so that doesn't really do me much good. I don't think he can shoot this guy from there. Yeah. We'll just get him into position.
Allow me to demonstrate.
What sort of range you got on this? Not enough? Sweet. You've got enough
Step by
movement.
step.
You can get to there. Yes, I see that cloud of dangerous acid.
No, it's more that there's a trap in the bottom of that.
Oh yeah,
pile.
there's
Strange.
a little gas pit there. I guess you can start the process of getting over. Oh no, not what I meant to click on. Get back up there. Oh, this acid apparently doesn't hurt. Oh.
I think you should definitely continue to test that theory by.
I mean, with my 1 hit point zombies, that's the perfect thing to test it with.
I can't throw her. She's too heavy.
Nice. Unbind my summons.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, do I take the time to go get the Skithyanki egg?
Definitely don't want Kermit.
This repulsor mine is gonna yeet me. Let's find out.
God, it smells awful in here.
Options, camera options, settings. Where am I looking for these? Reaction.
Oh, I could go that way instead, I guess.
Hope this ends well.
Oh, yep, got yeeted. That's not what I was hoping to have happen. Run away!
I'm sure
Yeah.
you're.
This frickin' room is so annoying. There's all these traps that teleport you to these cages. Let me out! Will you pick the lock on this cage, please?
Lost in
Hold on.
I think the one dude has the key too. Yeah, there's a key here.
Never a dull moment.
Thank you.
Catch a break.
At any rate, I'll just run. I might not.
There
We're
we
not gonna do that quest, and I think technically there's some you can like try and raise the egg with Lae'zel if you do like the romance option with her. You can like raise the egg as your guys' kid,
Step carefully.
which is weird.
That's awesome and weird.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
But I don't think we care enough about this egg. I'm just gonna say F it.
I assume these count as camp clothes.
Oh, I step into there to jump up to there. That's really useful.
What a strange description. I have found a snug purple shirt and a snugglesome green shirt.
Oh my.
But that would require removing the utterly ridiculous Minthara at ease clothes, which I'm surprised by my character every time.
Oh, I have the magic touch. Can't give up now.
I got some new boots. Do you both have good boots? These ones are just kind of, they give you resistance to acid damage and make it so acid surfaces don't affect you. I feel like that's probably not better than what you got, but.
I just have the immune to it webbed boots.
Okay. The acid resistance might be a little better then. I'll send them to you and you can decide.
These boots have seen everything.
And Karlak's got the ones that are giving her the bonus action dash.
Yeah. Which is pretty darn useful for a melee combatant. I think we have just enough juice we could get through this fight on the way out.
Probably. These are. That's what I thought. Definitely don't want to be wearing those ones. Be wearing these ones. Means these ones I can just drop. Unless I want to give them to Karlak to use as a ranged weapon.
What are my camp
Why do
clothes?
I?
Oh yeah.
Why do I have the bracers of defense? Oh, because we gave Karlak the gloves of dexterity because it had the same overall effect.
Yeah.
It just boosted her attack. All right. I might
should probably do some
sneak
healing.
around. Oh yeah. A good idea.
I have a couple second level spell slots that I probably won't use for anything. So I could throw
I had burned my 3 spell slots as well.
I probably should switch it out and do it the right way. I just don't feel like putting the effort out. Never really use this.
Man, I am just carrying an immense amount of junk.
Take you.
I'll keep the
And some
last
stuff
one
that's
just so I have
definitely
something.
and some stuff that's definitely not junk. Like this.
That's certainly something.
It's a nice horn, but useless now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Has Gale already used his laser beam? He has not yet. Okay.
And these
That's good
things
to
have
know.
stayed interesting.
I assume we're gonna long rest after this fight, so might as well. Smoke it if you got.
I picked my way past the smoking, charred bodies and piles of gore we left behind in this room.
Don't waste the
Not all that surprising, I guess. Alright, Karlak, you are also going to hide.
Let me. I can trigger this fight so that they're probably looking at me and you can sneak in a little better. I'll throw a shillelagh on. Give it a second, and then I will step through this door. Hello, friends! Missed, and some damage for you. Missed.
Quiet.
Two.
Quiet. Lockpick.
I just see sleight of hand successful at the back of the combat. Another miss. Lurgrim, you tanky bastard. I've dealt a lot of damage for having not gotten to go yet.
Hey.
Wait, let me
Excuse me.
hit him first so that you don't get parried. Oh, or I guess that one doesn't have a parry.
No, he doesn't seem to be ready to parry, and this might just kill him.
Sure does.
I won't give in.
went ominous and dark for a second there.
Step up to here. Can I guess I'll do...
Is okay. Karlak is still hidden.
Nice.
And critical miss. Okay. Critical miss on a reckless attack, huh? That doesn't seem...
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't seem right. Hey, you. Get over here.
Oh yeah, she's got that glaive. Get over here. Bad move. They just love beating up on the bard slash rogue, don't they?
Yes, but they also just... Ow! Most of their attacks on... he still used most of his attacks on top. Man, they really...
Shit.
Okay. Why did I drop my weapons when he hit me there?
They're all like battle masters, so they have maneuvers.
Wow.
Pawn to
Bastards.
cleric 4.
I'm pretty sure this hits friendlies. Right? Oh! Doesn't say. Let's see here. All creatures in its path, it says, but it doesn't highlight you guys. Oh,
but if
he's an evocation wizard.
Yeah, he's an evocation wizard, right?
Gotcha, bitch. That's a really good spell. That's why this freaking mace is so good, because it lets you do that once a long rest. The old 6-level spell for free. That'll do, pig.
Brilliant use of your parry there. Hello. Oh, you're up there.
Naturally.
That would have been useful earlier.
Time to push my luck again. One day hell will break.
15 damage on him, good.
I don't have my reaction. What?
Probably, if we're gonna take a long rest after this, don't resurrect anybody until we're after the long rest. That way you can you don't lose all your zombies.
Oh, yeah, good call. I think I've used all that resource anyways, but this will be a good field of corpses to refresh that with. I mean, smoke them if you got them. Oh, Jesus. This just blew up into a pile of viscera.
Oh, on my screen, he's just a charred corpse.
The one in front of me exploded. In front of
yeah.
I'll
If for
move
some reason
Gale
just
over
focused
here.
on the one.
Karlak can go beat up those other guys. Gale can get you up on his next turn. So don't make Karlak worry about that. threaten this guy. Of course, if I can shoot your dead body.
No, she just will critical hit herself by critical hitting Karlak.
What does Karlak have that's sending? Is that force damage that's going back at him?
It's the like wild magic thing that's on her.
Oh, that's what she got from her rage this time.
Yeah, it's wild magic retribution. So enemies that hit them take 1 to 6 force damage in return.
Nice. Let's try this. This dude's on 1 hit point. If this works, it'll just kill him. Gotcha, bitch. That's awesome. I don't think I can get up there very efficiently, but I don't think I'll need to, because you're up in her face. We'll just stomp over here and just throw some ships that away. Or not at all. So, you... Oh, get down there. You deal damage with the cantrip, you gain arcane synergy. What does arcane synergy do again?
One of them, and
Weapon attack deal additional damage equal to affected entity's spell casting ability modifier.
and after that, I need
Okay,
to
that could be good.
that one and that one. Not either of our 2 fancy glaives.
Cup of oil.
Or the Everburn blade.
Death
I
for
do have the
1
Susser
turn.
Peggers, but, what?
Apparently that
Death
person
for
has
one-
like, it just sounds like a skull and crossbones. Skull and crossbones. I think I researched him too, right? Yeah. There's nobody out here. Well, before we leave here, we should probably take our long rest so I can refuel on
Long rest,
resources.
resurrect zombies, re-equip Morning Lord's Radiance,
And then go fight some undead up on the
go
hill.
fight some, undead in the hills, I guess? I wonder if all of our companions will want to talk to me about, hey, did you see what crazy shit the other guy did today?
Karlak wants to talk about something, which I know means that you have to talk to her because she won't talk to me.
That happens.
I'd like to think it's because of the game's coding, not because I'm a weird hairy old man with a fungal infection.
Cousin, how are you? Ah, Bacchus Root, standing there triumphantly in the middle of our camp. Like
What a pose! What a pose!
usual. Oh, there she is. I should just use the mini-map. The mini-map explains where things are.
Using the map explains the map. Just listening to your conversation.
My
'cause
engine. It's getting
nothing for
worse.
me.
Important story stuff.
Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed.
Don't worry, we'll find him. I'm sure he's, I don't know, taking shelter in a weird abandoned tavern in the Shadowlands or something.
I'm sure we will.
If I was to guess, it'd probably be something like that.
But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
Oh, please, Karlak, I leave everything wide open.
I don't know if I've ever heard that line from her.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
really cool.
if you're going down to like romance questline with Karlak, she like, and that's one of the things that the developers did that I like is details like that, where it's like
That's such a cool, like that says so much about her as a character. Good writing.
you know, and it's something that I wish more games would do, and that's something that you know, a couple of the RPGs. Oh, hey.
Hello, buddy.
Food, hungry.
Wow, he's just now getting here. I forget that we're pretty sparing with our use of rests.
This I didn't see him until about this far in my.
Everyone approves.
Want bite?
Go ahead.
Hold on a second, don't I'll have it myself.
If this was a person, not an owlbear, then I'd be more interested in being a dick to
The
him.
hand that feeds is the hand that's loved. It'll never leave your side now.
No.
Oh, is that why Gale stuck around? We've been feeding him.
Literally, yeah. Magic items instead of like beholder eye stock soup. But
oh, is that what we had for dinner?
that's one of the things I pulled off a Dead Good Yankee.
You are on track to getting a relatively rare achievement. Oh, Scratch would like to talk.
Oh, let's talk, Scratch.
What?
You get, I mean, spoiler alert: the owlbear totally grows up and gets thrown in heavy armor and helps you in the final fight.
Clenched between his teeth.
Nice.
Oh, get that here. Good boy.
One of the things I like about Scratch is like when you can talk to him, and if you take something from him, he's just like, it's only fair that you get to play with it too. And it's just like you're too pure for this world.
Who's a good boy?
Scratch's
good
tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Ha ha! Aren't puns supposed to be my my area of expertise there, Karlak?
Why did it show him holding a like pouch that was making like jingling noises? For it to only be a freaking bone. I don't want to take a bone from a dog. That's not nice. He needs that. He wants that. I don't need that. None of the rest of this really. This one is only that, but the ancient grudges. Yeah, I got this. Oh yeah, I have the freaking healing necklace. So much stuff to keep track of in this game. To remember to use. Well, before we go anywhere, I have to start applying buffs to us all. Oh, can't reach destination right now. Fine. I'll walk over to him manually and cast Long Strike.
And away I go.
Get the idiot!
So, one thing that I'm not a huge fan of, just speaking of like the detail of this game and the dialogue stuff, is I now have weird dialogue options to talk about our new illithid powers with people, which I don't want to do because I don't have weird illithid powers. I'm not that weird guy.
Yeah, me neither. Let's go get some zombie corpses for me to raise into an orb.
But it did mean that I got a excellent pun because I walked over to talk to Karlak and she said, "Feeling illithid?" Aha, very, very funny. Puns are my job.
Why can't some of these guys can't be reanimated for some reason? At least not by that one. That's weird. He can.
Running into that problem with the Gith sort of in general.
Is this game making a statement about the humanity of Gith?
Well, I mean, in a quite technical sense, they're not human.
Yeah, well, guess what? fungal infestation, I think, can be, yeah, the fungal infestation one can be a beast or humanoid corpse. It's saying that
Yeah, I
Gith
feel
aren't
like
even
it-
beasts, let alone humanoids.
A scroll of fly. That will be somehow useful.
When that comes in handy, it will come in very handy. How many
So as
minutes
of,
do I have?
Gale probably already has fly in his spellbook, doesn't he?
I think so. I don't really remember, to be honest. I know I picked up a scroll of that at some point. Which of these corpses? These guys been dead too long?
There's a dead tiefling in here. You could...
Where at? Where is this corpse you speak of?
Here we go.
Wow. Okay, this skeleton had a scroll of Crown of Madness and a dagger. Why was he in prison if he had a dagger?
Yeah, that'll work. Got one more charge to use, but I don't think any of these corpses are gonna work. That's not a big deal, though. We'll find another corpse. We want to go up to the roof before we leave, right? To get the Lathander's light
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
or
no,
whatever
the,
it's called. Morning Lord's Radiance?
not necessarily, yeah, Morning Lord's Radiance. We already have Light of Lathander, but forget
That's
mace.
from the mace, yeah.
It's a mace, what fires a space laser.
A mace laser, if you will. I doubt any of these skeletons count as corpses. For some reason.
Video games make you say that
wonderful.
things.
Here's a corpse.
So looking to Yankee aren't fond of the cultists.
Don't forget though, Karlak does have a pocket skeleton if you need it.
Trying to have that as our, like, you know,
Pocket
there's
skeleton.
no, yeah, like, have it be what it is.
There's another skeleton up here that, since it technically has a hit point bar, means she could probably throw that in her pocket as well. It's over
I'm
here.
fully
It's
loaded.
freaking all. And then this way,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
past the statue that's gonna yell at us. There we go.
Forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
Gotta love an entourage.
As long as they remember to jump.
Archer skeleton. Okay. Archer skeleton. Come on.
Skeletons. That's. If anyone watching this doesn't watch Oxventure, the like tabletop gaming channel run by Outside Xbox and Outside Extra, I highly recommend it because the hammer in their D&D campaign that just summons 50 skeletons. 50 skeletons, one mule skeleton, and a flaming skull, I believe. Is
Huh.
absolutely
How do you make it go off again? You just have to pick up and put down one of the... One sec, let me try this.
yes.
The weapon stopped glowing. How odd.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working now. I thought you were able to re-up it by coming in here. Maybe you have to have the crest that we used to get the mace.
No, because that's how you get the crest. Is remember because the crest is in that.
It's in that pouch.
The monastery's notable keepers.
Maybe they
adorn
patched it
these
out.
Yeah, maybe they changed it so you can't re-up on that before you leave. Which is reasonable. It wasn't like game breaking or anything. Do we want to just fast travel? Not inventory map. To,
Probably.
I mean, we could go fight all those kobolds, but I'm kind of fine without.
We already
doing
fought the kobold. Oh, did we not?
that. I don't think we did.
They're on the map, but I thought we fought them.
I'm gonna travel out to the monastery fast travel point so I can go talk to the Blue Jays find. That was marked on the map here.
Yeah, because he marked a treasure for us to go find as reward
For us being his
for
hitman.
acting as hireable assassins.
God, they're so moist and noisy. Ooh. Hey, there's a violin in here.
I've already got one. Scroll of Phantasmal Killer.
What's in that? Oh, just kidding.
Aha! Don't need to find it. We're going. I can send it to Gale.
I don't. You can if you want. It's not a big deal.
He's
I'm not sure if he's going to use it anyways. Wait, what's this? Enter the astral prism. Yeah, we just walked away. Yeah, right. Nerd. Get wrecked.
which is funny that like I didn't like. That's just always what I've done is just walked away from it, and you were like, you can just walk away.
I
like,
didn't know that was an option.
I always thought it was a funny thing to do with my characters, for her to show up and be like, you will do my will, and then you just like kind of leave.
Like, I'd rather not.
Eh.
Gang's all here. Quite the entourage got built up here.
Yeah, you're a fan of your armies of zombies.
It's a good time. It is a good time.
I mean, look, Karlak, while we're all out here in the woods alone, all I'm saying is a necromancer, which already, you know, red flag. I'm not saying all necromancers are evil, but, you know, tend towards that direction. And all of the illicit mind powers thing. And I mean, you saw the way hovering above the ground with the spooky shadow tentacles and the giant blinking toothed eye on the ground below him. I'm just saying, you know, bad sign.
What was that?
I'm just saying, all these wrecked carts, bad sign.
Yeah, bad sign. That's a bad sign.
All I'm saying,
quickly,
that
in.
massive armored skeleton pacing back and forth up there, bad sign.
We want to. Have you done this fight before?
I have, but it's been a while.
The Death Shepherds, the massive armored guys. We want to focus them. They're
I
the
would've
harder ones to
liked
kill, but they
Sneak up.
they just keep summoning more undead. So we got to focus down those guys to start. The other like ghouls, I think, are not great either. Maybe it's the gas. They have like an aura that gives you diseases and shit, so it's not very fun. But we want to focus this asshole. Nice.
Okay, turned a critical miss into a critical hit.
You love to see it.
Stupid ghasts.
Yeah,
They're
that
just
thing.
stinky ghouls.
What is a ghast if not a stinky ghoul?
In D&D, that's mostly just what they are.
Damn. At least I have to dash.
You got a fireball or something up here by Karlak.
I've got better because they seem to be lining up pretty well. I might just use my space laser right off the bat because radiant damage is great against undead. And they seem to be grouping up very nicely.
A bit here, and
This is once per short rest? Yeah. Yeah, we'll use it. Yeah, they're really clustered up here. I think the laser beam will be able to hit all but one of the Death Shepherds. And that's if this Death Shepherd doesn't move, I guess. But I feel like he's not going to move with us right next to him.
I'll help this guy a little bit.
Help out Skelly Buddy. That was a pretty lackluster
Excellent.
turn.
On my way.
Well done.
What? The uneven ground seems to be being fucky here. Why is it not... They're technically uphill, so that can't hit? That's really dumb. Does it do the same with lightning bolt? It does! That's some bullshit. What if I don't worry about that guy and instead just, like, go ka-chow?
I think we can handle one.
Yeah.
Cool.
That'll do nicely. Is this worth a counterspell to not have one more of these things to fight?
Sure, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah. I think that's worth a 3rd level spell slot to just waste that guy's turn. And he's blinded because he got too close to the mace of screw you undead guys.
Snowing again. None of it's really been sticking all day, but it's kind of been snowing all day. Which will tell you absolutely nothing about where we are in the country on account of how it's snowing in, like, most of the country.
It is. I'll give a hint. It is not snowing where I am, which might narrow down where I am more than narrows down where you are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've said before that we're in Colorado, but
Yeah. Give it up. You're surrounded.
he's not surrounded. He's in a target-rich environment. Well, I mean, she's got 4 of these. It'd be a shame.
I mean, you gotta use one of them at least in this situation. Intangible spirit. What does that one do?
Is that the little flump that explodes, or
Can summon an intangible spirit each turn until the end of their range.
yeah, summon a spectral flump. The
Oh,
flump
that's
explodes at the end of your turn, dealing 1 to 6 force damage to each creature within 2 meters. But it is a bonus action, so I can't do it this turn. So I'll just whack this guy. Not for a ton of damage, though.
I think he's got damage reductions. Yeah, they're like resistant to so much stuff, even magical damage types. They're resistant to all damage basically, and they have poison immunity. That's why they're such a pain in the ass to kill. Nice.
Good damage.
Oh, I forgot to shillelagh. Should have shillelagh'd. I'm gonna let you attack before I do what I'm thinking of doing here. Or wait
I
a
wouldn't
second.
be
What's this?
surprised if
Is it everyone in that area? Your targets. Oh, I didn't realize this was an AoE. That's sweet. I thought that was a single target. Nice.
one of these.
Nice.
Ah.
I guess he's blinded right now, so you're getting advantage, but that's still double. The double crits, man. I'll use one more 3rd level spell slot. Why not? Still hits all those guys. I'm not going to do the overload on it. I'm just going to do normal. Jesus. That'll do. Didn't need to overload it, apparently. Damn.
All right. Well, who's left?
This guy who's blind and surrounded by zombie friends.
I was about to say the guy in the target-rich environment. All right.
Jesus.
Great sword and half plate. Technically, though, half plate's medium. Although it would give me disadvantage on stealth, wouldn't it?
What's hiding here?
There's some dudes with full plate here, but I use medium. We don't have anyone using heavy. Oh no, Gale's using heavy, but he's
Yeah,
got the
just
like
finish him.
fancy heavy, doesn't
He's
he?
already in. He's already in.
+1 splint.
Yeah.
which is
yeah,
just
probably.
the same as full
Right.
plate, but has a damage reduction effect on it.
What I need is a +1 or +2 breastplate.
Yeah, we need to find some more good medium armor for you.
Now, which direction do we walk here? If we want, I guess it's going down the hill, isn't it? That makes Gandalf show up.
Yeah.
Broken.
Gandalf will show
A
up.
sack
on
of
the hill.
potatoes.
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 Boil
There's
and
3 of
mash
them.
them,
There is-
send them to camp.
There are. I'll grab them. There are 3 here, so we have just enough to boil 1, mash 1, and stick 1 in a stew.
There we go. Potentially all for the same meal. There's so many-
That's curious.
That's cute. Gale can carry that.
What say you,
Walk in
Black?
the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Well, he's not a very good god, then, is he?
Ah, there's Gandalf. And a dead rabbit.
Strands of the weave.
Let's see here.
Are these 2 things related?
Still be able to do your
And a dead blue jay.
wizard.
Who there, wanderer?
Yes.
Stay thy course a moment
We'll have Gale with
to
us for this
indulge
too,
an
which
old man.
could change this
Elminster?
The very
With that
same
helmet on.
Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Hit that country road, old man.
The junk you sell or the junk you tell. That's such a good line.
It is. It is great.
Oh God, so tempting.
I don't think that's your character, but it is a great line.
It's like being a bit abrupt is absolutely Lurgrim, but being that clever is not Lurgrim. Many miles, you say. Where do you hail from?
Originally, Shadowdale. Lately, the fanciest inns of Waterdeep. Meet Elminster Ormar, a good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Can't take you seriously in
Am
that helmet,
I,
Gale.
indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why,
Oh.
some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast.
I feel like
Surely you
Rain
would begrudge
Drinker
me a mite
is
of rest and repast
either a
before I
great
get
insult
out
or
with
a
it.
great term to use in world building for like
Rain drinkers?
Like, yeah. for
I
what,
feel like
people
Rain
call
Drinker would be an
certain tribes.
exceptional like tabaxi name. Rain Drinker.
That is a great tabaxi name. Yes, Gale. Where is your decor?
I'm not in the habit of taking in
Are you
vagabonds.
kidding? That's the only thing we do.
Wandering these forlorn barrens over 700
And Elminster
miles
gets
from
it. See,
home.
all we do is collect strays. We're playing D&D.
This way then? To your camp.
Oh,
Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
I like this
Nine,
guy. Look at him.
13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Oh, calm down, Gale. We'll throw a party. We've got tons of wine in
This
can.
won't force us to take a rest, will it? Because that'll be really obnoxious. I mean, we
Yes,
have the supply.
Wise
It will?
choice.
Okay.
Better to indulge
Damn
your
it.
curiosity than Elminster's
I'm gonna have
appetite.
to re-summon
But
everything.
I think it's best. I do think it's best to kind of.
What a
Whoa! Ah, got it.
bunch of old elf
Now
cheering
that we're
that
alone in the woods,
was.
once again, I just don't
Doesn't
think
do
that
to
he's
parlay on an empty
turned into a
stomach.
terribly trustworthy fellow. You know,
It's
I mean, I
one's
know we all
words
escaped the North
frivolous,
together,
but
but
they should
um,
be grave.
you
Plenty
see the way he hovers
to
above the
digest.
ground and
After
smites people
all,
with shadows and stuff.
good deal
It's still
to
daytime,
stew
and it didn't bring you,
over,
so maybe
if
it
you
won't
will.
force us to.
Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb
it's not
their
like
meaning. Wouldn't you
Karlak
agree?
and I really have
Elminster.
all that much to
Right.
explore around here. A dead blue jay.
You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy,
Animal carcass.
I've come to address
It
a
contains
most
a
pressing
bow.
matter.
No surprise there.
I'll speak
Like
as
this
plainly as I
campfire.
can,
Seems like a good idea
forswearing
here.
the accustomed
Maybe the
frills that
rotting warning
decorate my
sign.
speech.
Okay.
I'm here on
Say
behalf
rotting
of
warning sign?
Mistra.
Nothing. Cool.
The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Well, while you're talking to Elminster.
The long
well,
awaited
sorry. Well,
question.
Elminster.
Now, if you please.
Well, Elminster.
It's waxing poetic
Too
to me.
long
Right.
awaited answer.
While Elminster tells
You
Gale
know where you went
to
wrong,
kill himself,
Gale.
I'll be
Dwell
back
on
in a minute.
that
Okay.
here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Wouldn't say no to some
The
divine
very
intervention.
purpose
That's for sure.
of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How
The
so?
all.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
I'm not going to say that. That's mean. But say what you will. Say what you will. But you can't force Gale to go
No.
through with that.
Indeed. And I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Meine Hastra Mistrariel Idalion Thras Annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you
How goes it?
to shepherd him
He
well
told Gale
on
to
this
kill himself. Gale seems on board.
strangest of journeys.
It's one of the interesting things, and like I haven't actually like
Or
you know
some other
fully beaten
fortune
this game.
altogether.
Like moons make
But obviously it
swell
seems like
and
that might be
wane
a
the
way to
nescient seas.
beat the game.
So
As
too,
someone who has,
the
it's not the way I went
skies
with, but it is an
to
option to
gods
take.
ordain
But
the
there is like
tidal
but obviously
fates
like
of
because you
mortal
can beat this
days.
game without ever recruiting
And
Gale
yet,
at all, which means you can beat the game
the
without
notion
Gale having to kill
born in
himself.
lonely
Which,
hours.
like, when the time
Calm
comes,
ebb,
story-wise, is
calm
kind of the
flow,
option I want
all
to take
that
because
is
part of what I
beyond
like
the
about
breadth of our dominion.
being a player
Be
character in
a
tabletop
moon
RPGs
unto
and in many
yourself.
games being
Even
many video
the
games, like
waves
being
of
a
fate
a
can
main
break
character
upon
is
the
like you get
shores
to kind of
will.
break the rules, and you get to
Farewell, my
do
friend.
things even the gods weren't expecting,
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad
which
she
I've
chose
always
you.
just like from a storytelling perspective and stuff sort of found
It's quite
fun
interesting.
and found interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't force us to take the rest. I can travel back to you, but I'm going to talk to Gale first.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
An old man with a craving for cheese, hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over
out here in the woods, I
cheese
went to talk to
don't
Carla,
tend
and she
to
was
live
just
as
like,
long.
"Aw, was that
For
Gale's
Mystra to have sent
granddad?"
him. The
And my
severity
answer
of
is
her
going to
bidding
be,
could
"Looked
not
like
be
it."
clearer. All weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite
Wonder
when
if
you're
he's a
young.
wizard too. He's certainly
A
got the
month is an age.
beardliness for it.
A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have
Well,
left.
there was. Turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mystra has asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the
course.
Absolute.
We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
There's surely
If
another
there
way.
was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Not end of the day. Leaf. We're back. Well, Gale seems really on board to, blow himself up. But
Karlak has decided she's going to tell Gale not to blow himself up, and that if Mystra can't think of a way to deal with this problem other than telling Gale to kill himself, then she's not a god worth worshipping. But she said she's going to tell Gale in gentle terms.
I think that's probably about an episode's length right there. And I think a good place to stop before we leave Act 1, technically. I think this is still technically Act 1, although it feels like up here and doing the monastery is kind of an Act 2 thing.
I think Act 2 might technically start with you taking the mountain pass. I actually know for
I
sure.
think technically going to the Shadow Curse lands, whether it's from the mountain pass or the I think the mountain pass and the Underdark are both seen as as two different options to get to the Shadow Cursed lands, and they're both
you're
considered
probably right.
part of Act 1. Even though, for some reason, just because of the way I've always played through the game, it always feels like the Underdark is Act 1 and the Mountain Pass is Act 2, because I tend to do both of
me
them. But yeah, that's the end of Act 1, technically, officially. And we've done it. Next time we go into the Shadow Cursed lands, and
It only took
deal with
us
all that.
how many episodes of this
I
did
think
we
this
do?
is 16th. This is 16th.
Okay, yeah.
too
And
bad.
months and months of
Yes.
attempted recording time.
But we're here. Next time we will dive headfirst into the shadows and see what lurks within them. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you in the next episode of our 2-player Baldur's Gate 3 campaign.